Greetings, I'm Cross Knight, and this is Let's Play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. On the last episode, I finally defeated the Haunted Mansion, and got an amulet to give back to Therese. So now I just need to give it to her, and my mission will be done. And that's not Therese, it's her sister, Janet. Janet. I never remember how to put the accent. Whatever. Looks like I have to talk to her.
Not even a knock? I could have been undressing. And who knows what I would have had to do to you. You're here to see Her Royal Majesty Queen Victoria, aren't you?
Actually, I was hoping I'd run into you.
Really? Do I often pogo stick through your thoughts wearing nothing but a smile? Be honest. Or don't.
Therese around?
Therese is out making a show of how well her lips fit on the pants seat of the Camarilla. Did you happen to find her chastity belt or something?
I'd rather discuss it with Therese. Actually, I'll say the first one. That seems a bit nicer.
Ooh! Can I see it?
I'd rather give it to Therese.
I'm not just some silly doll, you know. All my life, my sisters made me out to be a joke. She told you I was an embarrassment, didn't she? That I couldn't tie my shoes, let alone hold on to something for her. Is that it?
No. Please, calm down.
She's always belittling me. She's the smart one. She's the favorite. She's the successful one. Well, it's not fair. I'm not a fool. This club's success is just as much my doing as it is hers.
I understand, but I still can't give it to you.
Do you understand what it's like to have your own flesh and blood ripping you apart on a daily basis for 2 lifetimes? Can you?
I'm sorry to hear that, Janet, but I really need to give it to Therese.
Fine. You hold on to it.
Wow, that was quick.
Since you're so willing to brave that big, spooky place for my darling sister, how about doing a just tiny favor for little troubled me?
What would put a smile on that face?
Do you know Gallery Noir down the street? I happen to know there's a charity event being organized there. Lots of influential Santa Monicans slithering in for token appearances. But there's one thing they don't know. The whole event's been set up by a kindred trying to establish their own power clique in our city. And we can't let that happen, can we? So I need some brilliant young upstart to spoil the milk.
What do I do?
I promise this won't take long. Take this knife. Give the paintings in the gallery a good slashing. Don't get caught, and don't turn it into a massacre. And steal the charity box, would you? Buy yourself something velvet.
Fine. I'll be back when it's finished. And this time the feud will be called off.
I'm sure Therese will be thrilled to honor your agreement when you get back. But in the meantime, get to the museum and ruin those paintings. Then pay me a visit. I want to hear all about it. Hurry up. I can only amuse myself for so long.
Be back soon.
Oh, and there was something about the painting. I can't remember.
Now,
Oh well, have fun, Declan.
if you keep on thinking she's gonna do stuff. Wow, this music is loud. I'll talk outside. It shouldn't be this loud when I'm up here. Alright, jeez. If you give her the pendant, it fails that mission. And she throws it into the ocean, so don't give it to her. Or do, whatever. If you're playing favorites and you want her on your side, then do give it to her. So yeah, that's what that's about. I just need to find the art museum now. Oh, and I have a knife that I'll be able to keep as a weapon. Whoa. Come on, computer. Don't do this to me. Also, there's 2 computers in the room. One of them is Therese's, and one of them is her sister's. You can hack them, but only when the sister who owns it is not in the room. And I don't think there's any purpose in hacking them, but you can do it. So this is the art museum, but there is a back entrance.
Hey, hold on a minute there. I'm afraid you are committing a 351. That's trespassing on private property I'm gonna have to ask that you vacate the premises immediately, or I'm afraid I'll be forced to radio this in.
Ooh. I have a, persuasion option. Didn't you get the call?
Huh? What call are you talking about there, Chief?
One of the artists pissed off the director, so I'm here to pull their art out of the show.
And who might you be then, Chief?
And I have an intimidation option. I'm the guy who's going to plant your face in the wall if you don't let me in.
Easy, Chief. I have a Class C weapon license that allows me to carry a blunt striking implement for defensive purposes. But when things get hairy out here, and believe me they do, I pull out the midnight special. Now, we don't want that, do we?
Just asking. I'll go now. Bye.
Oh, that burrito's not sitting too well with me.
Fool. Now, if you have Dominate or Insanity, you can get by him that way. So let me see. That's interesting. I only have 2 points in Persuasion. That's apparently enough to make that option, but it didn't convince him, so... Maybe there would have been another option if I had more Persuasion. And I think I'm going to add another point of Scholarship. Mainly for the research, because I'm an Intimidation guy, so... And... Dodge could be good. I really want to hack more computers, so... Let's see, Wits... Wits will give me defense, too, so I'm gonna wait till I get another experience point and just increase my wits instead of the computer. I'll do the computer stuff later. But alright, I'm inside the gallery. Ooh, charity box. Gained 125 money. Lost 1 humanity. But I've got humanity to spare, so whatever. And I decided I kinda want to be mean anyway. So let's get out the knife she gave me. Nice little item. Yeah. Now, you have to strike these in a certain order. You have to strike them in timeline, so... Cain spurs Lilith, and as I explained before, Cain is the father of all vampires. Cain cursed by God. Vampirism is the curse that God gave to Cain after he killed his brother Abel. Cain meets Lilith. Cain slays Abel, so that's the first one. Cain is cursed by God should be the second one. Cain meets Lilith. And if you do them in the wrong order, you get damaged. There's this weird blood barrier around it. And Cain spurs Lilith. I have a good feeling about those. Boss battle! Let's put away this knife. Potence! Celerity! I have a feeling presence won't work on him. I mean, I could try, but it doesn't matter that much anyway. As you can see, there's a yellow part in my health bar. That means I'm being dealt aggravated damage. Aggravated damage takes longer to heal. Wham! 3 experience points. So as you can see, I'm regenerating much slower than normal. The fastest way to deal with aggravated damage is to feed. Of course, that's the fastest way to deal with any damage, but whatever. So let's give myself +1 wits. Maybe I should save it, because I might need more persuasion for this one part. I'll test it. I'm gonna hold off a little bit. And I'm gonna leave through the front door, because I have bravado. Haha, good day, officer.
Sorry there, Chief. Talking on the job is a 613. That's conversing with a possible perp while in the line of duty. So you're gonna have to move on, I'm afraid.
I'm sorry. I'll leave immediately.
No problem. I have to deal with this sort of thing all the time, you know. Thank you for your cooperation, sir. Please leave in a timely manner and have yourself a good night.
You too. Goodbye. Now you can kill him. He shows up later as a character. If you kill him, instead his twin brother will show up, which is kind of funny. He looks basically exactly like him, but with sunglasses, and he talks a little bit differently, and he's a little bit less of a dork. Which is, I don't know, that's just funny to me. But I'm afraid that's all I have time for. Now that I have completed a mission for each of the sisters, surely they will call off the feud, and everything will go as planned, and I can finally get out of this city, and I'll be a free vampire, and... I'm Cross Knights. I'm just hanging on false hope. See you next time.